Impatient Gardener, and I wanted to do a video today about mangoes. This is a mango seed. I already done ate the mango, and I saved the seed for this video. I've seen a lot of mango videos out there, but this is what a mango seed looks like. Yeah, right here. It's kind of weird looking. It's pretty big. You know, sometimes they're a little bit bigger than this. And it has this weird little curve right here. What I did was I just scraped off the fibery parts with a knife or something, and there is a seed pod underneath. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be cracking this open and getting a ginormous seed out and we're going to be planting it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So after you eat the mango, because you don't want to waste it, go ahead and take the seed out, wash it off, and scrape the little stuff off of it. And I'm going to bring you guys in closer so you guys can see me actually opening this and planting it. Okay, so here I am, and here is our mango seed, okay? I had used a knife. I don't recommend using a sharp knife unless it's like really fibrous. If you're going to use a sharp knife, make sure you don't hurt yourself. If you're younger, make sure you have parent supervision and all this other good stuff, okay? Just be very, very careful if you use a sharp knife. You can use a butter knife if you like in replace of a sharp knife, or, a spoon, a fork, anything that you won't get hurt, okay? So what I did is, as you can see, here's the seed and here's the little curve on the side. So the seed mainly is right in this area, but sometimes it can be up in this area as well. You want to be careful not to poke through the seed when you're trying to get into it and damage the seed that's inside, okay? So me being very gentle and careful, I'm going to go ahead and just barely insert my knife into the pod, and then just turn just slightly, just enough to where I can get a little opening, okay? After that, what I'm going to do is use my hands, because my hands won't damage it as much as the knife would, okay? So then you're just going to try to pry this open. Bear with me because I'm like not the Incredible Hulk here, so but just pretty much try to open it, and as you can see, there is a seed inside, okay? So if you want to, you can just go ahead and reach in there and take the seed right out. There is like a little umbilical cord or something. I don't know if that's really important for it or not, so I'm just going to try to yank that off as well. Oh, okay, never mind, the umbilical cord came off. So I don't think it would hurt anything because my other one came off as well, and I'm not really sure if it's going to hurt anything. It was attached right here, but my other one didn't have one either. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of scary looking. Oops, sorry. It's kind of scary looking, a little big. Look how big this thing is compared to my hand, It's pretty big. It's a pretty big seed. So what I do to get this to start germinating, or I guess I should say to start rooting, because there is no roots, as you can see on this anywhere. There is no roots anywhere on this. So what I want to do is get a paper towel. I have some water here in this cup. Here's a paper towel. You want to wet the paper towel, so I'm going to stuff it in here with the water. And you want it kind of damp, but not too dry. So just barely squeeze, okay? Just barely squeeze. Make sure you keep some water in there for it to be hydrating the seed. I'm just going to open it up a little bit like this. Put my seed on there and wrap it up. Okay? And then I'm going to put it in a plastic bag for a few days. Of course, I'm going to label it just in case I forget, and what day I did it on, and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to put it in there, close it up. This is going to act like a little greenhouse, and it's going to help keep the moisture in there, and hopefully it'll start growing a root. Now, I had started another one, because I ate a mango not too long ago, a couple days ago, and I have this one. And the reason why I say be very careful when you poke through this pod, because you might damage the seed inside, is because I already did that. See this little brown spot? This brown spot was nice and white, just like the rest of this. But my knife accidentally, just barely, and I mean just barely, hit this. Okay, it made a little indentation, and when I put this in my paper towel, it's got all brown and nasty. Okay, so if you really damage your seed, you might not want to use that seed, because it might turn black and dark like this. And look, this is even coming off. It's horrible. But fortunately, it is still rooting. Okay, so I mean, there's nothing really wrong. I did poke it, but if you poke it too much, you might not want to keep that one and start it on another one, because mangoes are awesome anyways. So might as well get some more, right? But right here, I put it in the paper towel, the wet paper towel, and I put it in the bag, and it has started rooting. Like, there is a nice little tiny root growing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this. Now, I do not want to plant this like this, okay? That is one thing I do not want to do, because mango trees are a little bit different. What it is like, when a mango falls, it doesn't fall straight up like this, okay? When they fall to the ground, and they land like this. So what happens is the root comes out, and it burrows into the ground, and it'll also come up with a stem going upwards from this root area as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant it like, it's going to be horizontal, guys. It's going to be horizontal, okay? And I'm going to just set it down with the root part right here, in the middle of the pot, okay? So I make sure that's in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to get some soil, and I'm going to put it on top of here. So here's some of my soil, and I'm just going to pour it on top. Now, you don't want too much, because you kind of want it to go and do its own thing, just like planting a regular seed. Put a little bit more on top. Don't want to put too much, so it can bring its way out. Okay, and that should be plenty right now on top, okay? So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to water this thing. I'm hopefully going to get some growth growing here soon, with it being in this nice nutritional soil. So hopefully I'll get going here pretty quick, and I can give you guys an update on this mango plant a little bit later on, okay? But yeah, that's how you get a root started. Just make sure the paper is wet, so it can get a little bit of that moisture and everything. Also, a good tip, because of course I'm impatient, a good tip also is to put some seaweed or some kelp extract to give it a little bit of nutrient for the roots to grow a little bit faster. But that's just a tip to help kind of get your seeds starting a little bit quicker. And that's pretty much how I plant my seeds for my mango. So hopefully you'll be doing the same thing and getting great results like me. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.